going on? What's going on? What's going on, fam? It's your man, VACAY-J, and we are back. I'm back once again with another live event. Family, come on in the room. Come on in the room. You know what it is. It's your boy back once again. Let me get this thing right. There we go. Back once again with another live event, family. We talking about the Shy family. What's good? What's good? We playing what it looked like, baby. We back once again. Hit the like button, run them likes up real quick. We got these exclusive picks for the next episode of the Shy family, and I'm excited. Why? Because we got some picks, man, that's revealing some things, but they doing real good. Hey, what's going on? West Coast Barber in the house. Appreciate you coming through. Hit that like button for your boy. Appreciate you. I love the loves. I love those hearts. Those hearts are cool too. I like those hearts. You know what I'm saying? Keep the hearts going. Keep the love going. Appreciate you. What's going on? While you on the West Coast, you already know it's 4 o'clock over here. 7 o'clock on the West Coast. What up? What up? The Lawrence supporters in the building. What's good? What's good? Deborah Coleman in the building. What's good? What's good? Thank you, family, for coming through. Hit that like button, or if you're on your phone, you know what to do. Tap your screen right there. Or if you see some hearts or whatever that, yeah, I like the hearts. I like to see those hearts. Those hearts, you know, those hearts warm my heart, baby. You know what I'm saying? The hearts warm the heart. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Got those exclusive picks, family, and you know how we do. We play the game. And let me know you can hear me loud and clear, too. We play the game. What it look like, family. Let's discuss these exclusive picks, and we're going to give our final predictions as to what we see is going to happen in the next episode. Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. DeMarcus Vaughn is in the building. Salute, my guy. Salute. You already know how we do. And yeah, I'm not going to hold y'all, fam. I'm not going to hold y'all. Let's get into it. So, fam, what do I see? What do we see here? We see a still pregnant Kesha behind the counter at Smokey's talking to Dom. What does this mean? Hold up. Before I even go there, no. We can't start this without this. We doing it a little different. You see him right there. I want to know, is Emmett going to survive, or is he gone, family? We first got to address that. Before we get to Kesha and Dom, is Emmett going to make it, or is it over for Emmett? Drop your comments below. Drop your predictions below, because they're doing a great job at really holding this out from us, right? They're doing a great job of saying, you know what? Nah, we're not going to leak it. There's been no leaks, no nothing. Is Emmett alive, or is he unalive, family? Let me know. Did Reg take out Emmett? Because I was surprised. I know y'all was surprised. What are your predictions? Is Emmett going to survive? Now tell me what you think, what you really think. I know what you want, because nobody wants Emmett to go. Nobody wants Emmett to be out of here, family. But I mean, for them to write this in with Reg pops, Emmett is wild to me, super wild to me, making the show way better because it's way more drama, and we expected the drama to come, but not from Reg popping Emmett. So drop your predictions below, family, and let me know, is Emmett going to survive? Is he going to be in the hospital, or is he done? Is he dead? Is he gone? Is it over? Is it over for Emmett? Y'all let me know. Let me see the comments. I want to see the comments right now. Let me see the DeMarcus, we got spam up in there, bro. I need you to take care of that, bro. G Orange, I need you to get them out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hide them from the channel or put them on a 24-hour timeout. I need that you my vacay MVP, brother. I need you to do that. Just you know what I'm saying? Handle that for your boy. I appreciate it. All right. So, what do we say? Emmett will survive, DeMarcus says. Okay, and you number one right now. Appreciate it. There you go, DeMarcus. There you go, DeMarcus. My man, DeMarcus is handling that. He handling that. All right. Let's see. West Coast Barber says, new Emmett needs to be here for the baby. Okay. My guy, appreciate you, DeMarcus, for handling that for your boy. Appreciate that. All right. The chosen one. What's good? Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button for your boy. Tap the screen. Is Emmett going to survive or is he gone? And the chosen one says he going to make it. He in the trailer a couple of times. Okay. What it look like, family? That's the game we playing. DeMarcus says Reg has Duda spirit in him. Yeah, absolutely. Phew. After what he went through with Duda, absolutely. Deborah Coleman says, I say make it. His character has great impact on the show, and we got to see if Kesha will react to see Emmett still have feelings for Tiff. Okay, because we know another reason why he's here is because he wasn't in the right mind, because after your boy Victor, aka Trig, told Emmett, yo, I just want to let you know out of respect, me and Tiff kissed. Right? We're gonna get to that. I got a pick for that too. We're gonna discuss that too, as to what her reaction is gonna be, because I know that Victor most likely is going to tell Tiff what she told Emmett. You know what I'm saying? So I want to hear your reactions to that. What do you think she's gonna say? We'll get to that. We'll get to that when I get to the picture. All right. DeMarcus says Reg could take Emmett to the hospital, just like Big Mike did Reg. He could, because we don't know. He kind of just standing there with the blicky, man, looking at him like, I can't believe I just did this, right? I can't believe this happened, right? So he could be like, okay, let me get him up, let me go. I mean, he could or he couldn't, right? Or he's like, whatever, because you remember what happened with Jamel, how Alicia popped Jamel. He just walked right over Jamel like a freaking doormat. You know what I'm saying? So he could, he couldn't. What's going on? Jay is a gym is in the building. What's good? I can't stand Reg. Whack AF. I'm gonna put the F on there because I know that's what you're trying to say, Jay. Jay, is Emmett going to survive or is he unalive? What is your prediction for the next episode? Wildest ending last episode. You know, like I said, I just did a whole video talking about, is the Shy imploding upon itself? Because I want it to be good, but it don't look like it's going there. And then boom, this happens. And I'm like, I spoke too early. You know what I'm saying? I spoke too early. All right, so let's get to it. I want to hear your predictions, family, whether you're watching live or on a replay, family. Let me know what it looked like. Is Emmett going to survive? So let's get to the exclusive picks right here. Let's get to it, fam. All right. So, as we said earlier, we have a pregnant Kesha, and she is behind the register. Okay, she's not in front of the register. She's not in the office. She's behind the register talking to Dom. Okay, so this gives us, it could go either way, right? It could go one or two ways. One or two. That's four. One or two ways. Okay, right? Emmett could survive and be in the hospital, right? That's what we want, right? That's what we all want, because, you know, we fans of Emmett and Kesha from the beginning, first episode, first season. Who do we see? We see Emmett and young Kesha getting busy on the windowsill, right? You know what I'm saying? She giving head to Emmett. Y'all remember, okay? So, and then Jada comes in and catches Kesha under the bed, talking about you want some breakfast. So we remember first episode, first season, Emmett, Kesha, they are the pillars of the show. You know what I'm saying? Besides Brandon, but Brandon's gone, right? We all know that. We ain't going there. So what does it look like here? What are we talking about here? Is Dom talking to Kesha about how bad she feels that Emmett got popped? Are they relating to each other? Because, you know, Jamel got popped earlier. So if she's like, you know, I can relate to you. I know how you feel, because when Jamel was popped and he was in the hospital, you know, I felt like my whole world was turning upside down. That's just what I think she's saying. What do you think she's saying? We know Kesha. Kesha is the, hey, you know what? If Emmett can't do it, I'm gonna have to step up and do it. Superwoman, right? And she pregnant and she dealing with the kids. Who got the kids? If she's at Smokey's, who has the kids? You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see what you're talking about. Let me see what you're talking about. All right. Let's go. I gotta scroll back. Okay, here we go. The market says Reg didn't know Jamel, though he knows Emmett. Yep. Jay's Gem says it seems to be getting rid of all the main characters is sketchy. I hope he does make it, right? You hope he does make it, right? That's what I said in my video too. I hope you did watch the video, and that's what I felt too. I felt the same thing, Jay is a Gem. I feel like they're kind of moving the main characters that we know and love from season 1, 2, and 3, and they kind of getting them out of the way for these new characters. And it's like, yo, how you gonna remove the main characters like Emmett, Kesha? Like, come on. I mean, you know. All right. Let's see. The market says Dom will console Kesha. Yep. The chosen one says she might tell her about the brother getting $1,000 or just some sisterhood stuff. Okay. I can see that too. They go, they talking about how this happened. They're trying to figure out where did it stem from. We all know it stemmed from stupid ass Damian and his betting. You know what I'm saying? Even though in my mind, I believe he probably got the right answer, but Reg probably lied and said he didn't and he just wanted to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Wendy says, oh, you remember that? Yeah, I remember. I remember day 1, episode 1. We remember that. DeMarcus says, could you sell her cheese dip at Smokey's? Okay. And hey, what's up, Breeze? And Breeze, what's going on, Breeze? She says, Emmett's okay. Emmett's all right. And again, I showed the picture before. Let me see if I still got the pic. If not, I showed the pic before on my other live. Where he got shot, it was kind of like right here, even though it's like right over here, right? So the heart is on this side. He shot him right over here on that right side where he was punching the living daylights out of Reg's face. So he kind of shot him right here. So the heart's over here, shot him over here, right? And hopefully it went through, didn't hit any vital organs. You know what I mean? Hopefully it just went through. Hopefully. So y'all saying he's all right. I mean, again, she probably is saying, yeah, I did give Damian $1,000. Blah, blah. I think Kesha's going to fire Damian because this is all going to stem back to him. Damian's going to tell the truth. Damian's going to explain that he made a stupid bet, even though he's going to therapy for it or going to a session, but he made a dumb bet. And now Damian's going to feel responsible for that, right? Damian's going to feel responsible for Emmett getting popped. Okay. Now, again, this is a pic of your boy Nuck. And we know Nuck is working with the cops, right? Nuck is working with the cops right now. Wild work, B, wild work. But right now, I believe he's talking to Hannibal. I believe this is Hannibal. And he's asking Hannibal where Reg is. Where could Reg be? Because he's out for blood for Reg popping Emmett, right? So he's out for blood. He's trying to take him out. He was trying to keep the streets clear of all the BS, but now Reg is now bringing things back up. Now Tucson is probably on him like, yo, what's going on with that? Yo, I thought you was going to bring me Reg. Now Reg is popping people. Now he's on the run, and and he's supposed to be working with Tucson, you know what I mean? So for their son, right? They kind of related. Tucson's like, do this for my son, do this for your son, da, 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 da. So now your boy trying to clean things up. He's looking for Reg right now. He says, yo, the whole street gonna be after him. But I believe, he's talking to Hannibal. And this is Hannibal talking to Nuck, but we got a new character. DeMarcus, who is this new character? Y'all know who she is. We seen her on mad shows and all of this and that, but now she's in the Shy. What's her name, bro? Right? Because we got Felicia Rashad playing Renee, right? We got Wendy playing what's her name at the therapy place? I forgot. And then we have her, and we got Karuchi Tran, right? So now we got her new character. We seen her in mad stuff. There you, yep. There you go. Yes. Yes, Kylie Pratt. She playing. Okay, Angie. There we go. Shout out to my guy, Angie. Angie. Yep. She's playing Angie. So Kyla Pratt playing Angie. What do you say? Bring back Big Mike? Yeah, maybe Big Mike could come back. What'd you say, Breeze? Not you being Dr. J. Dr. J. Oh, because I was talking about the where it went in and going through and hitting vital organs. That's right. I am Dr. J. That's right. Okay. All right. So we got Kyla Pratt. She's going to be playing Angie. Okay, my guy, appreciate it. And Riley is Wendy Raquel Robinson. Riley, thank you. I know my man got all the statistics of all the characters, the B characters, the sub characters. I know that. Yes. Okay, so yeah, they having a conversation, and your boy Nuck is looking for Reg. Is he gonna find him? I don't know. But that's where it's going with that. Okay. Alicia. She don't like this at all. She knows Emmett very well. In fact, she's the one that got Emmett out of the trouble with Duda, right? And the whole deal with Smokey's and the whole nine, right? Sonny is her brother. Q is her brother. Sonny owns Smokey's, or was named something else. Was it called Sonny's? It was called Sonny's before, right? And then Emmett turned it into Smokey's once Sonny was gone, right? So yeah, man, she gonna try to scour the street now. Somebody got to do something, and I know she's talking to the pastor, right? Pastor Zeke, right? And she's like, "We got to clean up the streets," and he's like, "We saw the trailer. It's like, yeah, you want to follow your own rules," and she's like, "Yeah, somebody got to make the rules. Somebody got to make it, whatever." She gonna just be popping everywhere. Blah, blah, blah. She gonna be hitting the innocent bystanders. Who knows what Alicia gonna do, man? You know what I'm saying? Because Rashad ain't around no more. Shot is not around no more, so who's protecting her? You know what I mean? Shot walked out. We'll see. But here we go, man. Here we go. What are they saying to Reg, right? We've seen the trailer, but give me a little bit more dialogue as to what you think they're saying. What is this going to end up to be, right? Is it going to end up to be where Trig, a.k.a. Victor, and Jake are disowning Reg? Are they like, yo, you ain't our brother no more? You shot our brother. Emmett was more of a brother than you are. Are they really gonna say some words like that and really hurt Reg's little heart, his little cold ice box heart? And then they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm out of here. We supposed to be brothers. Right? It's like, yeah, but you wasn't supposed to shoot Emmett, man. Over what? Why did you shoot him? Well, he came in and he was boxing me up. Well, why did that happen? What did you do? Oh, well, I beat up his little brother, so that's probably what it is, over a bet. Over a bet? You beat up his brother? Why you beat up Damian? What's going on? I could see this guy, them just, I could see them just going at it. Two lions just going at it, right? Why you got to do that, man? You always effing somebody up for nothing. Well, he lost the bet. Did he really lose the bet? What was it, over Michael Jordan? What are you, stupid? Like, I could see just Trig Victor just going in on him. He's like, you know what? You got to get up out of here, B. You got to go. You got to leave town. You got to go, man. You got to go somewhere, but you can't stay here. They're going to kick him out. That's what I think. What do you think? What do you think this conversation is about? What do you think they're saying? All right. Put it in the comments below. All right. Angie is Hannibal's wife. Oh, I didn't even know Hannibal had a wife. Okay, he probably did speak of his wife before. Marcus says Alicia could tell Tiff to ask Victor if Reg took out her son, Rob. Okay, that's possible. DeMarcus, you say Victor and Jake will tell Reg that he got to hide. Yeah, he got to go. That's what I'm thinking too. It's like, yo, you got to leave town. You got to bounce. You got to get up out of here, B. You know what I'm saying? You now just made the block super hot. You know what I'm saying? Because Emmett is definitely a community guy. Everybody knows Emmett. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that. Everybody knows Emmett. And now you took out one of the most prominent community guys that everybody knows. And he runs Smokey's. Like, come on, man. What are you thinking? Why did you do that? Right? What's going on? DD73 in the building. What's good? We are playing what it looked like for the shy. Got these exclusive picks. What do you think is going on right here? Hit that like button for your boy. Let's run the likes up, family. Run them likes up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. DD73, what are your predictions? What do you think they're saying right here? Exclusive picks for the next episode. Man, I think they're going, yeah, you got to go. You got to go, Reg. It's time to bounce, B, because you're doing too much. And I think Damian was right. Like I said, I think that if he said 3 steals, I think, what was the answer? The answer was like 5 steals. I think he said 5 steals or whatever. No, he may have said 3 steals and it was correct. That's what I'm thinking. He said 3 steals. Michael Jordan had 3 steals and it was correct, but Red said something different. You know what I'm saying? Just to make him look like a fool, because Damian was making Reg look like a fool because Reg knew all the answers. You know Damian is good with numbers, but he shouldn't have made the bet with this guy. Hannibal tried to stop him. Man, but this guy, man, he's a cheat. He's a cheat. I'm telling you right now, that's what's going to come out, that Damian was right. Did all of that for nothing. Damian came through with 4,000 instead of 5,000, 5 racks, and he beat him up over a rack. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why Emmett's in this situation. Number one, Emmett's in a situation because of Damian betting when he shouldn't have. 2, because this guy lied and beat up Damian, and Damian ran back with his bloody nose. Who did this? Reg, where's he at? Jake's house. And drunk ass mother freaking Emmett, drunk because he can't get over the fact that Tiff is moving on with his guy Victor, and he was all drinking and cleaning up the house and my baby mama moving on. You know, he was all in his feelings. So when Damian came in there, he just went crazy, right? He wanted to take his anger, his frustration out on somebody. You know what I mean? Let's see. The Chosen One says, I think Alicia might find out what Nuck did in episode 10. I believe she will. They're going to drag it out, though. They're going to drag it out. You know, they're going to drag it out. And she's going to eventually find out. The question is Nuck going to be around to receive his just due? Or is Nuck going to get locked up? You know what I'm saying? I said Reg. Is Nuck going to get locked up? Right? Reg is about to be in trouble. Yeah, DD. He already in trouble. Yeah, you saying Team Reg? Well, Team Reg about to either get locked up or popped up. One of the two. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Nuck is going to catch up to Reg? You think the mob is going to take out Reg, even though they know who Reg is? Right? Do you think the mob going to do you? Do you think that Nuck is going to get the opportunity to get this guy and get him to Toussaint to lock him up so Toussaint could get her son out of jail? Oh yeah, we going in deep, family. This rabbit hole goes deep. This shy rabbit hole goes deep. If you know the shy, like we know the shy, hit that like button. Run them likes up, family. Run them likes up. Appreciate it. What's up, Chanel? Chanel says, I love Emmett, but he low-key got himself. Oh yeah, he definitely, not even low-key. Not even low-key. He did. And he didn't even know Reg was back, right? He didn't even know Reg was back. So he just went off an impulse, and he was drunk, and he was in his feelings about, Victor messing around with Tiff, right? So all of that, you culminate all of that together. This man was on a rampage. He wanted to take his anger, his frustration out, and he was drunk at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Just all in his head, right? Reg didn't lie to Damian. Okay, what, you looked it up? Did you look it up? How many steals did he say he had? How many steals did Michael Jordan have? And how many steals did Damian say? And what did Reg say? What did Reg quote the right number? Or did he lie? Did he lie just to get some money? Did he lie? Let me know. Okay. DeMarcus says, Walter Dunburk, the leader of the 63rd Street mob, probably saves Reg. You think so? We ain't hear nor even think about that guy. We ain't hear nor think about that guy. You think so? I don't know. Bree says Reg is a boy living in a grown man's body. Absolutely. He ain't grow. Since he's been gone, he's the same old Reg. Just causing problems, ain't helping nobody but his damn self. That's it. That's it. DD73 says, how do you think the pastor daughter came back? Because she's the only one that knows besides Bakari who shot Rob. Yeah. You know, we got some predictions on that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see if Kenya says anything. Who is the best person she needs to talk to about that? Is Kenya gonna possibly connect with Alicia and tell Alicia what Zay told her before Alicia took him out? I don't know how they're gonna cross paths, but they may cross paths because in the trailer you saw that Alicia was talking to the pastor. Now, because Kenya is back, right? We saw that in the last episode. She introduced Big Papa to Renee, grandmother, and we saw her mother for the first time, right? With her son, with Kenya's son, because she came back to town. They had dinner. Remember that, right? So it's possible that Alicia may cross paths with the pastor and may cross paths with Kenya, and Kenya may overhear something about her son. And Kenya may come out and be like, yeah, can I talk to you for a second? Before Zay got popped, we don't know who did it. Of course, we know Alicia did it, but we don't know who did it. But before he got popped, he told me something about your son. That blah, 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 that Nuck did it. Oh, that would be crazy drama, B. That would be crazy. I would love to see it. Let's run the likes up, family. Hit the likes if you're on your phone. Tap that screen. If you're watching live or replay, I appreciate you, man. VACAY-J, thank you for coming through. All right, we doing what it look like. Let me see what you're talking about. Let me see. All right. Chanel says, Nuck pissed me off, being mad about Emmett getting pow-powed like he didn't do Rob dirty. I'm ready for Nuck to get outed. Ooh, yeah. Me too. I'm ready for all of them. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Take them all off the streets. All right? Take them all off the streets. I mean, if it's up to Alicia, she gonna pow everybody. You know what I'm saying? She gonna pow Reg. Oh, you killed my son? No? Okay, well, I'm gonna pop you anyway. She gonna pow Nuck. I knew it was you. I had a feeling, and I heard from the pastor's daughter that it was you based on Zay. You had me pop the wrong dude. You lied to save yourself. Pow. And Alicia just popping everybody. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see. There was a message held. Oh, what does it say? Okay, what's up, Rose Spring? I don't know why they held your message, but I'm reading it now. Let me make sure everything is good. Okay. I like your message. It was just some curse words and YouTube kind of hit it, but I did read your message. Definitely a good message. All right. DeMarcus says Kenya could have told Papa that Nuck smoked Rob, and Papa tells the Pastor Ezekiel this information, and Pastor Ezekiel tells Alicia that Nuck took out Rob. Okay. And you know how Alicia does. It don't take a lot of proof for her to be like, oh, you think Reg did it? Okay, pop. You think Zay did it? Pop. Like she just popping off it. I gotta feel better about being guilty because I'm feeling guilty that I sent Rob out there knowing that he ain't like that. He ain't for the streets. All she's trying to do is to try to get rid of the guilt and, of course, the remorse and, of course, the pain of sending her son into the wolf's den, the lion's den, and got popped, yo. Like, she know he wasn't about that life, man. Rob was laid back, smoked up, chill. He was chill. Why you gonna send your son into that? Oh, I need you to avenge Q or do the whatever. I need you to whatever she said, man. She trying to deal with her own little pain and her little guilt. You know what I'm saying? Because she guilty. Alicia's guilty of getting her son popped. It was her all the way. You know what I'm saying? Because Rob wasn't about that. Snell says Alicia need to take some classes first on how to get her talk. Exactly. You right. I wish I had my horns on that one because, man, she's just popping everywhere. Like, do you not see innocent bystanders there? Did you not see a guy delivering food to Reg and you just popping them? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alicia, she a wild girl. She a wild girl. She like, I want to say she is like on a lower level of what Q would do. Q would do it, but it would be calculated. It would be for like a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she's popping off for a reason, but she just like just spraying all over the place. Okay. Let's keep it moving, family. Let's keep it moving. What it looked like we are playing the game. Boom. Your boy Keith. Keith is on what looks like a motherfucking Dukes of Hazzard car. There better not be no flag on that top. There better not be no Confederate flag on top of that. I don't think there will be. But Nuck is talking to somebody. DeMarcus, who is that? Somebody where let's go back a little bit. Keith got fired because Damian snitched and told Emmett that Keith had a stupid idea to borrow money from the emergency fund of $3,000 and not tell Emmett so Damian can pay off his debt without Emmett knowing and then put the money back in. Damian, you fired, dog. You fired. But anyway, your boy is Keith now back down with the mob. Is Keith on the street now? Is he working with this person right here? Is this Keith's daughter? That came to my mind. Is this Keith's relative, daughter, cousin? Or is he trying to get down with the mob again? Is he talking to this person to get her or him or she or that? Get this person. I ain't getting into all that. Get this person to go and take out Damian for getting him fired. Because Keith will do something stupid for less, for way less. So, he lost his job. Probably lost Tracy. He probably went back to Tracy like, Tracy, Damian got me fired. Oh, you don't got no job? You got to go. What you mean? I thought you loved me. I wanted to start something. Nah, I met you at Smokey's. It was all good because I know the people that work there. I know the owners and all this and that. But now you lost your job? Why'd you lose your job? Well, I told Damian to go and take money out of the emergency fund and he snitched on me. See, it's his fault. No, it's your fault because you gave him a stupid idea. Dumb. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying. All right, let me see. DeMarcus says, imagine if Keith started working with Alicia. Okay, that would be a switch up. That would be a crazy switch up. DD73 says, oh Lord, he's gonna do something to Damian. Yeah, he out for blood with Damian because Damian snitched on him. Damian is just full of trouble, yo. He's a trouble kid, bringing trouble to the Shy, bringing trouble to his brother, bringing trouble to the family, taking people money, not paying it back, gambling the money, doing stupid stuff, effing around in the bathroom with a girl that you just met. Like, Damian is just crazy, dog. Like, he's all over the place. What's going on, Mitchie Music in the building? Vacay VIP. Those are not gang signs, family. I'm just moving my fingers. Missy Music, Vacay VIP, member of the channel. Thank you for coming through and always your support. I appreciate. Shout out to all my Vacay VIP members and all the subscribers. DeMarcus says, why the girl look like Brittany and Dante mix? Because that's their baby. That's the baby. That's the baby. Now, we don't know who that is, right? It could be a random, but yeah, they smoking the bone, whatever. They chopping it up. But I think, he's trying to get back at Damian. We'll see what happens next. We'll see what car is that, who is that. Maybe Keith is getting down with the mob. You never know. Okay, we looked at that already. What it looked like, family. What it looked like. Shout out to everybody for coming through. Hit that like button. Run them likes up. If you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you. What do we have here? We got your boy, Victor, a.k.a. Trigonomics. And we got the homie Hopper herself. Somebody said the homie Hopper must stop. I forgot who it was. It was funny. I was like, you right. But I think she's stopping. Because she really likes Trig, aka Victor. All right, Trigonomics. And what do you think he's saying to her? Because she's looking at him like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't say that. What do you think? Cause look at her face. Look at her face. She looking like, Victor, I know you didn't do that. You didn't do that, did you? You really did that? You really did that? I'm waiting for y'all. But before I say anything, I'm waiting for y'all to let me know what you think this conversation is like, because Tiff looked pissed off. Exclusive picks for the next episode. What's going on? All right, the market says, why the girl look like... Okay, I read that. Buck Storrs is in the building. What's good? Salute. Buck Storrs says, Vic is on Tiff's body. Yeah. Yeah, he is. But what do you think this conversation is about right here? You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, she looked like she ain't happy with what this boy is saying. I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting to see what your predictions are before I insert. I'm always inserting pause. I'm always... So, like I said, man, they paused me, yo. I can't play around too much. They be pausing me and stuff. So, yes, like I said, I'm always giving my take first. So I want to hear your take first. All right. I can't even mess around on this thing. They be like, what? Whoa. You what? You two be like, pause. All right. Tiff and Victor could have an issue that Red shot Emmett. Yes, absolutely. Mitchie Music says, Vic says something to annoy Tiff. It's not that hard to do. Okay. Buck Storrs says he gonna do something to someone and she don't want it to go down. Yeah. I can see that too. That's it. That's your prediction? Anybody else? Before I say something, before I tell you what I think, anybody else? Let's see what was the conversation about, what it looked like. Cause I'm about to tell you what I think is going down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what I think is happening right here. Hit the like button, run the likes up for your boy. Appreciate it. All right, let me get to it. So, yes, she's mad. Reg popped, and yep, everything you guys said. But also, I think Trig, aka Victor, aka Trigonomics, is telling Tiff that out of respect, I went and spoke to Emmett and told him that we had a night out and that we kissed. Just out of respect, you know? And she's like, how did he take it? He said he was cool. He was cool about it. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he was cool, but he was drinking and he said he wanted another drink. Now, Tiff knows how Emmett is. Tiff knows that Emmett really don't drink like that. You know what I'm saying? But when he does drink, it's usually why? Because he's stressed out, because he's thinking about something, because whatever the case is, right? So she could be looking at him like, no, you didn't. No, you did not tell him that you kissed me. And he's probably like, why? Like, you're not together, right? He's like, you just don't understand, Trig, aka Trigonomics, aka you just don't understand. He's still my baby father. He still has feelings for me, and I know he does. I don't know if it's gonna go that far, but but that's what I'm thinking. Okay, Mitchie Music said, DD73, you agree? Yeah, okay. Mitchie Music says, right, these men just talk too much. She'll be upset just for telling him not his business. Well, I mean, one thing I'm learning about Victor, aka Trigonomics, is that he's trying to be on the up and up with whoever he's trying to talk to, right? That's what I see Victor trying to do, just trying to be transparent. That's the reason why he went to Emmett. And as a brother, brother in arms in the whole men's meeting and them having a bond and stuff like that, he just wanted to show him out of respect, hey, me, I just wanted you to know that she is the mother of your child. But we did share a night together. and I almost hit, but out of respect, I didn't hit. Out of respect, I didn't hit, right? Buck Store says it is his business that his ex-wife. Yeah, that's exactly. That's his ex-wife. Everybody moved on. Like she was with Rob, Emmett's with Kesha. They kind of moved on already. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was a respectful thing for Trig to tell Emmett that they just didn't want to pop up at a barbecue together, holding hands, and then Emmett's like, "What the hell is this? Why you ain't telling me, Vic? You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be boys." And then there goes more friction because Emmett gonna get in his emotions. So either way, Emmett would have been in his emotions, right? Either way, he would have been in his feelings about the situation because he still feels some type of way about Tiff. Even though Tiff has moved on to Rob, was messing with Dante before that. You know what I'm saying? So what'd you say? Tiff could ask Victor if Reg took out Rob. Okay. Yep. Yeah. You said that earlier. Yeah. So, yep, that could be it too. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay, Chanel says, personally, I'm tired of the shot. Emmett has shown no interest in Tiff prior now. He pressed this season. It's so lame, bad writing, and it's messing up Emmett's development as a character. Okay. Thank you for your opinion on that, Chanel. I hear you. You know, I don't know. I think that's a real thing. Like let's just think back for a second. And this may not apply to everybody. But just think back for a second. If you still cool with your ex and y'all got a kid or you don't have a kid, but y'all became cool after that, right? And then you find out that an old friend of yours years later, you know, your ex is now messing with an old friend, an old mutual friend of yours. You know, some people would be in their feelings about that. Some people would be like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's an old friend. I've been moved on. You know what I'm saying? Some people haven't moved on. You remember though, see, the reason why I'm saying that is it's a real situation because you got to remember the way that Emmett and Tiff broke up, right? Emmett messed up, remember. Emmett messed up, slept with Dom. When they was trying to get busy in the bed, Tiff and Emmett, they trying to get busy in the bed. He couldn't get busy in the bed because he had a guilty conscience. And then he told Tiff, I slept with Dom. She immediately got up out of there, right? Went to Dante. Boom. It is what it is, right? And then you go from there. She wanted Dante to be her man. Dante's like, yo, I'm just that ninja. Okay. When you need something, I'm just that ninja. I'm not really that ninja to get in a relationship. And then she moved on to Rob. Right? So the way they broke up wasn't on some like amicable, like, hey, you know, things are just not working out. Let's just get a divorce. Let's just go our separate ways. It was kind of like a Emmett mess up. And I think Emmett in his mind, he wished that he can go back in time and not sleep with Dom, not go through that whole experience and not put that on Tiff. And then Tiff is on some like, well, I want an open relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of his wayward ways, his promiscuous ways led it to the point where it wasn't really a clean break and it wasn't like a good, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going way back in all the seasons in my head. And in a way, even though he moved on with Kesha, even though he started a business with Dom, like in a way, I think he feels like he messed up and he shouldn't. He's kind of feeling guilty about it. So he still has feelings for Tiff in a way. It's not like extreme. It's not like an extreme thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not, man. Yeah. We going in. We going deep today, son. Run them likes up, baby. We going deep with these exclusive picks. And I ain't even get to all of them yet. But yeah, we going deep with this. We going deep. Hold on. Let me go back and see what y'all talking about. Let me see what you're talking about. Hit them likes, baby. Tap that screen. Okay. Mitchie Music says, didn't he do enough telling Emmett though? And Nuck wants to confess to Tiff about the shooting. Too much talking. Too much talking. I feel you miss your music. Give me some action. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking too much. Let's get to the action. I feel you. I feel you miss your music. DD73 says they all are nasty for sleeping with each other. Other dates. So yeah, you right, DD. You right. Just everybody just swirling in the same pool and just just doing. I feel you on. I hear you. I hear you. Just everybody doing each other. That's the way of the world on TV. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could mention the show that did that at some point. That was All American. You know what I'm saying? Where Shorty was sleeping with everybody, with Spencer, then she slept with the white boy, then she slept with Jordan, and she slept yeah. So wild. It's just same characters, just mixing it up. Okay. Missy Music says Kesha would be in her feelings if she knew that. Yeah, she would. She's not mad. Tiff has energy with her ex Nuck. Yes, she's not mad at that at all because I think that she is so busy. I don't think she got time to even think about that because she's so busy with Emmett and the kids and taking on EJ and her own life. That's why she was so stressed out. That's why Emmett was trying to just get, participate and help out. Right. So I don't even think she's thinking about it because she's too busy trying to raise a family. Chanel says, I get what you're saying. I just don't like them making him have feelings for her when we have to remember Emmett was dreaming about Kesha before Tiff called off the marriage. Yeah, that too. See? That definitely goes with my point, Chanel. That definitely goes with my point. Like, Emmett's just all over the place, right? And Emmett has been one of the most complex characters in the Shy. And we followed along. We'd be mad at him one day. We'd be like, what the hell are you doing, Emmett? Why are you making this decision? Why are you dreaming? We'll be yelling at the screen at Emmett, but that's what makes Emmett one of the most complex characters. And that's why I think we take it to heart when Emmett got popped and we like, yo, what the hell are they doing? Why are they popping Emmett? Right. It definitely gets us more engaged because Emmett is that complex character that I think some of us can connect with and relate to. DeMarcus says, we never had a scene that Reg and Tiff together. Yeah, we never had. I would love to say, well, you DeMarcus, you paying attention, and I kind of know where you're going. Because remember the episode, I don't know if it was last episode or the episode before that, when he did ask about Tiff. He did ask about Tiff. Oh, Rob, okay. So she got a baby? And then they just left it at that. So we never know. They may spin the block on that thought. Okay, Buckstore says, Emmett trying to keep it cool because at any moment, Tiff or Kesha will start an issue. He's trying to keep both of them happy. Oh, really? Okay, Buckstores. Okay. I don't know if they're going to come for you on that statement right there. All right, Chanel says, I don't like this for Kesha. Yeah, I don't either. Kesha's always like the butt of it all, right? Always the one to catch the hurt, always the one to kind of like, I don't think Kesha has been the one to initiate the hurt. I think Kesha's the one that has been hurt, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Kesha's the one that always had to deal with Emmett's wayward feelings going back and forth, even though she was dating Nuck and then she got kidnapped. We all know about that season. I think that was season 3, which was the craziest season ever, right? Craziest season. But Kesha's always been the one to kind of be like, okay, I gotta always adapt to you guys' feelings and what you're doing, and I always gotta kind of be the stronger person in the case. And that's why people got mad at her in the beginning when she had an attitude about a lot of things, because she was dealing with a lot. And she continues to deal with a lot. They always make her deal with a lot. She's handling it better now, but still, Emmett getting popped may cause Tiff to get EJ back, and Alicia may not like that. Oh, yeah. I said that a while ago, bro. Like, EJ coming in that house? Alicia ain't going to have it. Victor and Tiff is the new age Kane and Effie. You think so? West Coast Barber says, I guess they took that old saying to heart, right? That it ain't no fun unless the homies can have something. It ain't no fun. Yeah. See, West Coast. See, I see you, Dr. Dre, Snoop, you know what I'm saying, with the West Coast vibe. DeMarcus says, Kesha is like her mother, Nina, very annoying. Yeah, well, she's been less annoying lately, but still, she's trying to be a mom and trying to handle the family. Go ahead. No, you know what? I'm gonna pull up. I want y'all to go ahead and go. What do you got to say to Damian? He's in a meeting right now. He's in his betting, gambling. What do you have to say to this boy, big head boy right here? Go ahead. I want you to go in the chat, and I'm gonna read it because you know I got a lot to say to this cat. What do you got to say to this boy right here? Huh? What do you got to say? Type it in. Type in the chat below. Just go off. Do what you need to do before I do what I need to do. Okay? Y'all go off and tell Damian what he need to do with himself. Let this boy know. Let him have it. Let that boy have it. Talk to this boy. Talk some sense to this boy. Bop this boy upside the head. Do what you need to do in the chat. I'm going to read it. And I'm going to tell you what I've got to say to this boy to back y'all up, whatever y'all saying. You know what I'm saying? Because, bruh. As a fan of the Shy, as a longtime watcher of the Shy, this guy. This guy. Okay. All right. Well, watch the cursing. Watch the cursing because it's going to block. So make sure you curse him out in a professional way. Act like you at work. Okay. Give me the corporate because YouTube going to block it. Okay. I ain't gonna be able to read it. Okay. All right. Let me see. The Walker says Kesha is just like, okay, I read that already. Buck Store says, I hate this character so much right now. I know, Buck Stores. I know, brother. Chanel, you retracted your message. West Coast Barber says nothing but shaking my head. Chanel says Damian gotta get his life together. Yeah. DeMarcus says Damian is in his rehab and Zuri could actually help him. Zuri is what? Karuchi? I don't know how she gonna help him. I mean, she just want to F him in the bathroom. I mean, how she gonna help him? You know what I mean? She dealing with her own addiction. Well, let me help you. Let me talk to you, Damian. What's she gonna do to help this boy? Man, this guy right here, this fingernail painting little boy, big head boy. Everybody makes mistakes. I get it. We're not perfect. But doggone it, you just came from the rehab and then turn around and bet again. Just because the man said, are you chicken? You was doing so good because you know all the stats and all of that. And then you bet with this guy and Hannibal once again try to save you. And you bet again. Now, again, as far as the truth coming from Reg, he don't know Reg. That's what it is. He don't know Reg. But that ain't no excuse. You still betted a stupid bet over Michael Jordan stats. And then you ran around begging Jada for money, begging Bakari for money, begging Dom for money, doing all this craziness because you making dumb decisions, and then you got your brother popped. It's your fault, you bum. It's your fault. It's your fault we're here talking about Emmett possibly making it and not making it, man. What's wrong with you, B? It's crazy, dog. It's getting me mad. Get me upset, man. What's wrong with this cat? I know I'm going off, fam. I'm going off, man. Because it's like, bruh, come on. You know better, do better. Come on, man. What's wrong with y'all cats? All right. Okay, let me calm down. Woosah. Okay, let me calm down. Let me calm down. DD73 says, a part of me hates Damian and another part feels sorry for him. I know. You know, we human beings, right? We're human beings. And if you're a good human being, you would want the best for this guy. But when you want the best for this guy, like his father does, like Emmett does, like everybody wants best for this guy, but you can't help people who don't want to help themselves. I'm not hooked up to my system, man, but I need to. Okay, what I do, look, if this episode is fire, I'm gonna come back. We're gonna do a first reaction, all right? So those people on the West Coast, y'all gonna rock with me. It's gonna be 10:15, as you know, on the East Coast. Y'all gotta stay. It's DeMarcus, you gotta stay up, bro. You be up at that time, though. You be up at that time. You be on other people's joints. But anyway, Mitchie Music, come through. Everybody come through. If it's a fire episode, because I'm only gonna do it if it's a fire episode. If it's a fire episode, I may have a special guest with me that has never been on the platform. We already talked about it. Rock with your boy so you can give me your thoughts. Okay. Mitchie Music says, Zuri, a new addiction, but he choose better betting over Schmecks. Yep, with her. He's silly. He's immature. He's putting lives at risk. I don't like anyone likes him. I don't know why. Right. I don't think anyone likes him. I mean, I'm up in the air with this guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm up in the air with this guy because it's like we always, you know, feel sorry for the ones that have potential to get better. He has a potential to get better. He did. But when you get your brother popped over some stupidness and you just snitching on people and you just making crazy decisions and you listening to mother freaking ex-cons and oh yeah, go in the safe and get the 3,000 and just put it back before Emmett finds out. Why would you listen to that, bro? You're not even thinking straight because you gambling too much. You're not in the right state of mind. And he ain't even drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could give him an excuse like, oh, he was drunk when he made his decision. He's not even drunk. This is his sober mind. This is his sober mind, fam. He's not even intoxicated. He's not even high. And he's making these dumb decisions. I guess an addiction is a drug, right? Addiction is a drug. Right. Sports is addiction. It's a drug. I get it. Ye without sin cast the first stone, right? Who am I to judge? Well, we judging right now, okay? Because we mad because you got your brother popped. Okay, Buckstore says it's too late for him. Too late for help now. He lost, bruh. Taking money from a woman, terminally ill, shaking my head. Darnell should have let Emmett know it was this bad. Yes, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Darnell should have gave Emmett the real heads up. Because first it was, well, I need you to just hire him, right? Just give him a job. Just get a boy a job. He need a job. Just do me a favor getting the job. And then when he told him immediately after Darnell told Emmett, yo, watch out for him, look out for him, he got a gambling problem, then everything starts spiraling. You know, that's the writers. That's the writers. They all set it up. But I agree with that. DeMarcus says, I hope we see Charles this episode. Why? Why do we need to see Charles? Is Charles going to finally get with Tracy? If he get with Tracy, I want to see it. I want to see her. I really want to see her. I don't care about that dude. You know what I'm saying? He dealing with his own stuff. Charles trying to be the pastor of the church. Okay, he's maneuvering and being strategic, and you know, it's chess, not checkers with Charles, because eventually he just wants to run the church. That's what he wants. You know what I'm saying? He wants to run the church. So that's what he's thinking about. But yeah, if we gonna see Tracy, then so be it. Show me Charles. Buckstore says, I've been mad about this all week, bro. I know you were, bro. Me too, man. You saw my reaction, bro. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I was like, what? Emmett popped? No freaking way. Right? DeMarcus says Damian's storyline is actually more interesting than Jake's storyline. Definitely, because Jake is just kind of like in the wind right now. He's a background character right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, Kevin ain't here, Papa's here. Papa, they finally got Papa doing stuff. I said that on my reaction video, that Papa getting back into his podcast actually makes me feel good, because it's like, it seemed like Papa and Jake was just sidelined for a while, and we was dealing with this crazy mother freaker. But yes, it definitely is an interesting storyline. Darnell was wrong for trying to get Damian and Keith working together. He did. Yeah. Yeah. Here's my question, and you guys correct me if I'm, or not correct me if I'm wrong. Just let me know. Did Darnell know that Keith and Damian had beef? Did Darnell know that Keith was doing a bid because of Damian? That's the question I have, because if he did, and he still was like, yeah, go work at Smokey's, and he got Emmett to get Damian to work at Smokey's, then again, maybe he just didn't think about it. If he knew, like, hey, if they get together, then it's gonna be blah, blah, blah. But I don't think Darnell thinks that far, so it is what it is. All right, family. We almost done. Yo, this is I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy, family. You got Kesha taking inventory in the freezer. Again, one or two things is happening right here. See, the Emmett is recovering, and he can't run the shop, so we need, Kesha stepping up as she usually does. Superwoman stepping up, getting inventory, doing what she got to do. Or number two, which we don't want, is that Emmett is no more. If Emmett is no more, if Emmett is out of here, family, how do you feel? I just want to get our minds prepared, right? Friday's on the way, Thursday's on the way. I just want to get our minds prepared for what might happen. Because looking at this and her in the freezer taking inventory, he could be recovering. I mean, it's a shoulder thing, man. Like, if it went right through, cool. If it's like hitting vital organs, okay, I get it. He got to stay in the hospital. We got to keep him on monitors. We got to make sure he's good, right? But if she's gone, if Emmett is gone, and Kesha got to take over and be the CEO of Smokey's, bruh. First of all, who's watching the kids? Second of all, it's not a good look, fam. Maybe he's so upset. And with all that being said, I got two more left. We got this character, new character, Punky, I think her name is, a real name, but it looks like Kesha is interviewing this person right here. And she may, in my mind, this is what I'm thinking, what it looks like. She may be the new accountant, because if we firing Damian because he has a money gambling problem, we need somebody who is going to handle the books. So do you think this person is going to either be the new accountant, or she's just going to be a new employee? And Kesha is interviewing her. Kesha's interviewing her. Let me see if I got that other picture. Kesha's doing interviews now, fam. Kesha's doing oh, you can't even see it. Kesha's doing interviews, man. If she's doing interviews, man, that mean that Emmett is out of here, son. Lord, me can't take it no more. If Emmett is out of here, family, are you still watching The Shy? Because I know some people like, if Emmett is gone, I ain't watching it no more. I'm done. That's what I heard. If Emmett is out of here, some people not watching it no more. What do you say? I mean, Kesha's doing interviews at Smokey's. that don't make me feel good at all. Like that makes my spirit uneasy, man. That's telling me either he's recovering or he's gone. What do y'all think? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Whether you're watching live on a replay, let me know. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's go back in the notes. Let me go back in the chat. Nope, I don't think he knew. Okay, you don't think he knew that. DD73 says, okay, let's hope he's recovering. Bugstar says. DeMarcus says, Shanita will organize Smokey. Okay, that's Shanita. Mitchie Music says, hope she doesn't go into labor. So many things they put her through. Yep. Emmett in the hospital, kids, Jada's health. What's next? I know it's just back to back to back. But I gotta say that so far in this season, we got 12 episodes, family. 12 episodes in season 7. All right. We haven't had shows reach 12 in a very long time besides Power, right? Besides Power and maybe some other shows that we love. Damian, Buckstore says Damian and Keith is going, so they need help. Yes, Smokey, exactly. Keith definitely gone. Damian out of here. You know, fired. You fired, boy. Just don't even come around no more. So, yeah, man. Those are the exclusive picks. This is what it looked like, family. Again, if you haven't made your predictions, is Emmett going to make it or is he gone? He's gone. The spirit of Emmett is floating up into the shy heavens. What do you think, family? Drop your final predictions right here below. DeMarcus says, remember that Rosalind Perry said that Smokey needs an upgrade and Shanita will help. Yes. I do remember that. That's Shanita. Gotcha. Yeah, well, I mean, it's time to step in because now when you say that, that makes me think that he didn't make it. Run them likes up, family. Run them likes up. Shanita is replacing Dom's cousin Serena. I don't want to hear nothing about no Dom's cousin. I know which one you talk about. The one that's deaf and became the bodyguard to freaking Rosalind. Get him out of here. Again, that part 2, I did not like that part 2 of last season. Mitch Music says Emmett will not be gone. Can't be. I know. But Jacob Lattimore does have an album out right now. Jacob Lattimore may be going on tour right now. I don't know. I'm not even going. You never know. He got some hot singles on that album. I heard it. Is Emmett gone? If he's gone, okay, answer this question for me. Shy fans, Vacay fam, answer this question for me. If Emmett is out of here, are you going to continue to watch The Shy or are you done with The Shy? Look, they got some loyal Emmett fans out there. So I want to know from y'all, if y'all invested in these other characters, if y'all want to find out if Reg gets taken out because of what he did to Emmett, if you want to see what's going on, what's up, Stacy? I see you. Thank you for coming through. Hit the likes, give me some hearts. I appreciate you. Hey Daria, what's up? Let me know if Emmett is out of here. What will you do? Will Reg be taken out for taking out Emmett? Is Emmett just in the hospital recovering? Oh, let me know, fam. This is getting good. Okay, look. They listen. I swear, I'm not even tooting my own horn. I'm not saying nothing All I'm saying is, y'all know I did a video not too long ago, last week, that said I hope the Shy is not imploding on itself. Seems like they're getting rid of the old characters. Seems like it's not going anywhere. Seems like I don't know. It was just how I felt at the time, and I put out the video, and now all of a sudden, the next episode, it turns up. So when we talking about it, and we're constantly talking and conversing here. See, that's right, converse. See, fellas, use that word. The ladies like the word converse, not conversate. Converse. All right. Let's see here. Daria, I see you. Buckstore says, I'm not gonna watch regular anymore. Damn, Buckstore's for real. If Emmett is gone, you're not gonna watch it regularly. You don't want to see what happens, bro. To Tiff, to Kesha. For real? Bakari, you know they about to get at Bakari. Here's a sneak. Here's a it's not a spoiler, but I'm gonna tell you which episode that it should be going down. You know, where they're going to try to pop Bakari episode 11. You ain't hear from me. I'm saying you. Episode 11. That's when they're gonna try to Bakari. All right. Let's lose them. Okay. All right. Let me see. Emmett actually got his karma when Reg popped Emmett because Emmett popped at Duda and missed. Really, dog? Was it Emmett or was it Rob? You talking about when they rolled up and did the drive-by on Duda? It was Rob that missed Duda, remember? Emmett was driving the car, right? Unless you're talking about another time that I don't know about. But I remember when they did the drive-by, Emmett was driving and Rob was the one that popped and missed all the shots. And then he got popped by Nuck when he's trying to take out Duda. All right, Mitchy Music says, not without Emmett, he makes the show. His personality is everything. I quit. Dang, Mitchy Music. Dang. You really gonna quit? If Emmett is out of here, you gonna go? You not gonna watch it no more? It ain't going down like that. Dang. Okay, Stacy says, I think Emmett is gonna survive. Okay. Mr. Music says, I do think this is Alicia's opportunity to see Reg in jail with the judge held. Okay. Stacey says, the way Damian asked Jada for money. I know. What a lame. Look. You should have just took. Reg didn't say, I'm going to unalive you, Damian. He just said, if you don't get my money, I'm going to F you up. He just should have just took the beat down. He came with 4. He was supposed to have 5. Reg was like, you came up short. Bow. Take the beat down and just go. You didn't even have to do all that. Like, you did all of that borrowing for nothing. And then you got your brother popped because you ran home because you got a bloody nose and it was all your fault. We already went in on Stacy. I know you just came and Daria just came. We already went in on Damian. Run it back when you watch the replay and definitely give Damian all your thoughts on how you feel about him when you watch it back, okay? Stacy says the story is so convoluted. I don't know what the story is. Okay. I will still watch the Shy if Emmett goes. Okay. Damian, DeMarcus says he's still going to watch it. Daria says, she's saying hello. Chanel says Emmett ain't going nowhere. Okay. Chanel believes that he going to stay. All right. He going to stay. West Coast Barber says, I will still watch it because I like to start what I finish. All right. There you go. DeMarcus says, remember that Emmett had the strap on Duda and Duda flipped the script on. Yeah. Or when you say pull, so he ain't try to shoot him. He just, yeah. He pulled the strap out on him. But you said he tried to shoot him. Unless I read it wrong. Maybe I read it wrong. Let me go back. Because Emmett, yeah, you said because Emmett shot at Duda and missed. Now he didn't shoot at him. He pulled the strap out on him, and then yeah, he popped him in the head and took the strap and hit him on the ground. I remember that. Okay, it's all good, all good, all good. Okay. Darius. Okay. Didi says he gave him that $1,000 beatdown. Exactly. Yeah, that's all it was. Because if it was a $4,000 beatdown, I think he probably have his legs broken. Right? He's like, okay, you want to come in here with 1,000? Boom. But he came in with 4. Stupid over a stupid bet. Jesus. I mean, finish what I started. Yeah, I know what you meant. Stacey says, no show can be worse than and just like okay. Okay. Mr. Music says, what time East Coast for your first reaction? Oh, okay. So that would be 1:15 in the morning, East Coast. So 1:15. If I mean, we gotta talk about the reactions, right? We gotta talk about what happens. I think whether it's fire or not, I just want to see what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because this is gonna be an immediate, like, oh my God, Emmett is pop. Oh my God, we gotta take him to the hospital. Oh my God, oh my God. So, I think we need to talk about how they reacted and give a reaction to how they react to this. Okay. So look out for that. Look out for that. I appreciate the love and support. Run them likes up, family. Whether you're watching live or replay, you'll be there if okay. if it's a fire episode, you'll be there. Because I know you're on the East Coast. Okay. If you up, I understand. If you gotta go to work, I totally understand. But yeah, family, thank you for your love and your support. Always thank you for the conversing with me. That's what we're conversing with your boy, and definitely tapping the like and sharing this out. Anybody that loves the Shy, this is the exclusive picks. Thank you for the love and the hearts. I see the hearts. I see the love. Thank you for the super chats, the donations, everything, family. I appreciate y'all. Definitely share this out. Anybody that loves the Shy. Buck Store says, I'm going to try to make it tomorrow. Okay, you're going to try to make it. Okay. Yeah, if you up. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling everybody on the East Coast, take a nap. Take a quick nap, hang out with your boy after so we could talk about it, because I ain't going to hold y'all long, but I'll probably have a special guest on with me for that, or we may do BMF too. So maybe BMF too, maybe the Shy and BMF. So just we'll see, because I gotta watch both. We'll see. It may be the Shy or maybe BMF. Either way, man, we're gonna do our first reaction or do a live first reaction. Either way, all right, family. I appreciate your love. Thank you, family, for rocking with your boy all this time. Let's keep this thing going. I'm gonna do my part, bring you these exclusive picks. We're gonna talk about it, get it down. All right, family. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It's your man VACAY-J, and until next time, salute.